What is going on, guys? I hope you're all doing well. Before we start with the video, I just want to ask you guys to please subscribe to the channel for more NBA content like this if you enjoy it. And also, if you enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like. It makes a big difference in helping this channel grow, and I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, so today in this video, I want to talk about DeMar DeRozan, because the run that he is on this season, and especially in this month of February, has been insane. Just unbelievable to watch. And I don't want to make this video just because I'm a Bulls fan who's having a lot of fun watching this year, because I am, right? As a Bulls fan, this is one of the best seasons in years that I've enjoyed watching this team. We have been through the fucking mud. I've talked about this before in previous videos, but I have to say it again. It has been such a long time since this team has been relevant and good and competing at a high level. I mean, this team is special. That's the end of it. And a lot of it goes to DeMar DeRozan. He came to this team through free agency, and the crazy thing is, all of the talk was worst off-season signing, overpaid, overrated. Like, I showed the clip of Tim Bontemps on The Jump, months ago, about him saying that, oh, the Bulls overpaid for a 30-year-old who's not even an all-star, and, they're going to be a play-in team, might not even be a play-in team because of how deep the East is. Now, he's not wrong about the East being deep, because if you look at the East right now, it is a disaster. I've talked about it in my last video. It is crazy right now. The top 6 seeds are separated by like 2 games, and teams are dropping and falling and jumping up quickly, depending on how it goes. So, first of all of that was wrong, right? The whole overpaid and worst signing, terrible, right? Terrible takes that age poorly. But other than that, it's not just that, oh, he's fit well with the team and the team is good. No, he is having a historic season right now, DeMar DeRozan. The run that he is on, I have never seen anything like this in his career. And I've always been a fan of DeMar DeRozan, right? When he was in Toronto, I always liked him. I always thought he was a really good player. He was always cool to watch just because his mid-range game was just so perfect, right? And, obviously there was a lot that happened that went wrong in Toronto, right? I think if you ask any Raptors fan, you would do that trade 100 times over, especially because they got a championship that next year. But, for DeMar, he felt slighted, right? They couldn't get the job done with him, and they moved on from him, and he felt that. He spent a few years in San Antonio, really didn't make a lot of noise, played well, but didn't really make a lot of noise. Then he comes to Chicago and immediately makes an impact. I mean, the run he's on, specifically this month, has made him like, yeah, you gotta have him as the MVP conversation. I don't know if he wins the MVP, because if I had to guess right now, it would be Embiid, and I'll talk about it later on when I do my mid-season video later this week. But I mean, you cannot deny what he's doing, right? Like, the rankings came out like a few minutes ago for the MVP, and it had Embiid, Jokic, Giannis in the top 3. I agree with that top 3. Then it had, I think it had Ja Morant, then Chris Paul, then Stephen Curry, and then DeMar DeRozan. Now, over Chris Paul, I don't agree with at all. I know that the Suns have an incredible record right now, and I know that team is legit. They're the favorites to win the title. But Chris Paul himself is not having the season that DeMar is. I'm sorry. Like, putting it into context, since February, let me see if I put the date in. Since February 4th, right? DeMar DeRozan has scored, from then to now, he has scored 31, 45, 38, 36, 35, 38, and 40. Are you, like, we have never seen anything like this before. That is absurd to be on this kind of run. And honestly, the reason the Bulls are on a 4-game winning streak right now is because of that. Because it has been established with this Bulls team, there are a lot of injuries to this team. Zach LaVine is hurt right now with his knee too. He's getting it checked out. We don't even know if he's gonna play in the All-Star game. But this team has so many injuries, right? Lonzo, Caruso, Derrick Jones came back. Javante was out for a little bit. Now LaVine's hurt. Patrick Williams is gonna be back next month, right? So this team has just so many injuries. And for them to be still tied for first in the East heading into the All-Star break, you have to give DeMar DeRozan that credit, man. He has been unbelievable for this team. And I just named the scoring numbers. It's not just that he's scoring very well. If you look at the shooting percentages, it makes it even more absurd. I'll repeat it again, right? DeMar DeRozan in his last 6 games, he had 45 on 60% shooting, 38 on 59%, 36 on 68%, 35 on 64%, 38 on 50%, and then that Monday game against San Antonio, he had 40 points, shooting 67% from the field. That's absurd, to be shooting at such a high clip, and also to be scoring at such a high level. The mid-range game for him is deadly. Everyone knew that was his game, right? But it feels like he elevated it even more when he came to the Bulls this season. It just makes it so easy. I think a lot of it is just, first of all, when you watch him play, the separation he creates when he does it is insane. That, and then also, he pump fakes. If I had to guess right now, let me find the other thing. This scoring run is crazy. I'm stuttering, but I can't believe this. This is the longest streak of 35-point games on 50% shooting in Bulls history. Michael Jordan never did it. Do you know how crazy that is to have a franchise record breaking Michael fucking Jordan's record? MJ never did it. And DeMar, in his first year in Chicago, is doing this. Are you kidding me? It's just I can't even put into words how crazy it is what he's doing right now. There is no excuse to not be in the top 5 consideration. He has to be first team All-NBA, and he has to be at least in the top 5 when it comes to the MVP voting. He has to be, right? I'll give you Jokic, and I'll give you Embiid, and I'll give you Giannis, right? Those 3 guys, unbelievable, right? Giannis dropped 50 yesterday, right? I'm conceding those 3 guys. But after that, I would put DeMar there. I would put him over Ja Morant. I would put him over Chris Paul. And I would definitely put him over Stephen Curry because of his fall off. This is crazy what he's doing right now. And the fact that it's getting no attention in the media, in the national media. There are no conversations about, him being MVP only until right now. And even then, the conversations are very minimal. You're not seeing it on national TV. You're not seeing the talk shows talk about it in the morning. You're not seeing First Take or Undisputed talking about DeMar DeRozan or the Bulls, as a matter of fact, right? They're talking about the Lakers sucking and the Nets sucking, right? Talk about something that's good that's happening right now, right? DeMar DeRozan is having a historic season, right? He's putting up records compared to Wilt fucking Chamberlain, okay? Michael Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain, these are the guys we're talking about when it comes to the records that DeMar DeRozan is breaking right now. How crazy is that? I'm talking like this as a fan because I am a Bulls fan, and I want DeMar DeRozan to get the recognition he deserves, right? He never really gets it, right? Even in Toronto, even in San Antonio, now here in the Bulls, he's not getting a lot of recognition. And the fact that it's not happening, even with the incredible season he's having, is so unfortunate. Because I know the only thing that everyone's going to say is, wait till the playoffs, right? Because his whole reputation is, he can't do shit in the playoffs. Which, I'll concede is fair, right? He does not have a great record in the playoffs. However, he has never done anything like this before in his career. I'm sorry. DeMar has never had a season like this before. He has been breaking records, putting marks on himself in terms of the franchise. He has never done anything like this before. He did not do this in Toronto. He did not do this in San Antonio. So for people to automatically jump to, wait till he does it in the playoffs, we don't know. I can't say definitively what he's going to do in the playoffs. I, as a fan, want to believe, and I do believe, that this year he's going to change a lot of narratives about himself come playoff time, right? And I know the Bulls are the number 1 seed, or at least tied for it right now. The seeding's kind of out of whack. We really don't know how this is all going to unfold, right? The Bulls are first right now. They could drop to fucking 5th, in a week, depending on how this goes. But still, don't take away anything from what DeMar DeRozan's doing. Look, when he came to the Bulls, I'll make this last point, but when he came to the Bulls, I thought he would be a really good secondary piece for LaVine. I thought that, this is LaVine's team, and DeMar's going to be a really good veteran, all-star guy that's going to help alongside him, right? And it looked like that for a long time, right? The duo is one of the best scoring duos in the league, and they were winning games on top of that. But what DeMar is doing right now is just insane, and I think a lot of it has to do with Zach LaVine being out, and DeMar kind of has to carry the load. which sucks because I really do want him to like get rest and everything, because it's a lot going on. But man, what he's doing right now is crazy. Like, I have never seen anything like this before. And if you want to compare it to like Bulls history, it's comparable to the 2011 Rose year. I wouldn't say that definitively because Rose won MVP, youngest MVP in NBA history, and you know, Rose didn't put up the craziest numbers, but when you watched him, you were like, yeah, he's the MVP. With DeMar, you can watch him and say that, but then you can also see the records and the numbers he's putting up and the records he's breaking. So this video is basically just me talking about it because I'm having so much fun watching this guy play, and I wish he got more recognition for it because it's insane. It's insane. I want him to get more love for this because it's crazy. Alright, I'm going to quickly wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and comment down below your thoughts on this season and on DeMar DeRozan's year, how you're reacting to it. You know, let me know what you think about it in the comments. And if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button for more NBA content like this. And that's it. Thank you guys as always for your continuous support, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.